So now that we've gone into BMI, let's go into a few other options you may have for measuring body fat. So the options vary from very, very, very basic to really advanced, and you would need to go into somewhere, usually a university or a hospital or something like that, to figure it out. So you can measure your inches of your body with just a regular sewing measuring tape. The reason that works is because fat takes more room than muscle. If you have ever gone to a health fair or things like that and seen the fat versus the muscle of the same weight, there's a huge difference. You can see it obviously. And that is why measuring with a measuring tape would work. And I will go into that a little bit more in detail later on in this video. Another option is to get a scale that measures body fat. Now, if you're going to do this and use this to track how you're doing health-wise, one thing to be aware of is that your lower body and your upper body may not agree with how much body fat they have. Some people store it in the lower part of their body, some people in the upper part of their body, some people all over. And you need to be aware of which one you're using and or use both. And that's the best option, is to use both. So when you're looking for a scale, if you can, find one that measures, that has the handles as well as the feet things. That will allow you to measure both your upper body and your lower body. I know there's a lot of body fat things out there, the scales where you just measure your weight and body fat in the lower portion of your body, and that it extrapolates that to, okay, here's how much you have in your whole body. I know others that just use the arms and you input your weight from a different scale, and once again, it does the same thing. There are scales out there that have handles on them that aren't extremely expensive. Those are the best options. Some places will even do that for free. You know, they have them that they use to promote some of their programs, different things like that, and they'll let you use those for free. Those are the best options because they measure both the upper body and the lower body fat. I have one of these. Other options, there are like weight displacement, where you go in your swimsuit and you get in a tank of water and they figure out how much you displace, and then they take your weight and they use measurements to figure out exactly how much body fat you have. Those can mess up if you are too low in body fat. I do know of a case, and everything can. I know of a case where a guy I knew had that happen, and it just because of the way the formula works. And it worked. It was the same with the measurement to the BIA, body analysis things. So another is what's known as a bod pod. You get in and it sees how much air you displace. Obviously, the last two options, you would probably need to go into a hospital, a university, something like that, to be able to have access to. They are more accurate. The others are more formula based and just a little bit of guessing. Those are a bit more accurate, but if you use the same measurement, same thing over and over, you will be able to tell if you're headed in the right direction, and that's what you want. So that's important. In the next video, I will talk about when to measure and maybe how to do your measurements, a few things like that. So, because this video is once again getting long. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.